You're standing in front of the Wizards of the Coast Magic the Gathering Eldrazi sculpture at PAX 2015.
This is the plane of Zendikar. Zendikar is a plane that we are visiting this fall where these monstrous Eldrazi, these alien figures, are devastating the plane. And we've recreated Zendikar here at PAX this year for the launch of our Battle for Zendikar campaign. And this statue is a Eldrazi ready to wreak havoc on Seattle.
We started working with the Eldrazi IP, and from there we were designing tentacles that were exploding out of the building. It morphed into tentacles exploding up from the ground. From there we started putting into the bifurcated hands, which were then coming down, crashing a police car, snapping a Seattle lamppost.
Design time, I want to say it was about a 10-month process to get this thing from creation, multiple sculpts, multiple redistribution of the clay for the clay maquette that we built.
The process itself was going from sketch format to revising sketches to a clay maquette. From the clay maquette, we brought it into studio. It was 3D scanned. From the 3D scanner, it was CNC routed out, multi-axis CNC routers. Out of foam, it was then sprayed with hard coat and paint, steel infrastructure, and from there was brought to site and assembled.
We had the police car was the first thing we purchased. We added the sound bar and the fog machine that would make puffs of smoke every once in a while.
You're looking at a pretty significant structure. So it took a 36-ton crane with a 150-foot boom and 3 lowboy drop-down tractor trailers, all wide loads, special permit, plus a half a dozen other trucks to bring this thing in. 2 nights to install. We had to offload in the evening and build in the evening so we could close the streets. It's a pretty big labor.
One of the things that we wanted to do this year is we really wanted to bring the plane to life. Our creative and R&D teams do an amazing job of, in the cards and in the story, creating that setting. And we really wanted to give our fans an opportunity to see what that looks like in life. And so the concept was to create as much of a life-size Eldrazi as we could. They're huge alien monsters. This is over a 25-foot tall Eldrazi monster. And we really just wanted to start with what is that going to look like for our fans. So you can see it's got a hand crushing this vehicle, which is one of our first responders. You go inside, we have hedrons. We have the core swinging from vines trying to fight back this alien invasion.
Pictures of this are trending as the #1 photo on the PAX Prime site, which is pretty awesome. During install, people were taking pictures out of their car windows. They were stopping on the corner, taking all sorts of video. And this morning, as people are going to work, there's been nothing but a stream of people stopping to take pictures with the tentacle arm, with the police car, and all of the awesome stuff here. It's been really pretty amazing. I think people are really jazzed about it.
I think everyone is very excited. Everyone just keeps walking by, stopping, taking pictures, pointing, smiling. We're pretty pleased.
And now we've got an actual sculpted Eldrazi monster. It's pretty kick-ass. And you can edit that out if you need to.
First off, thanks to the Wizards of the Coast for the opportunity. You don't often get to do a build this big. I'd like to again thank our partners at Dylanworks. The local exhibit company did a fantastic job in the build-out and the installation. Thanks to Penny Arcade Expo and Reed Expo, to the building, Washington State Convention Center, and to the city of Seattle, without whose support we never would have been able to have done this. It was a collaborative effort by everyone.